that's it. I hope you allow this to build you up, that it agrees with your spirit. And it's okay if somebody gives you a word and it doesn't agree with your spirit. Sometimes we might miss it. And I'm not going to be arrogant and say that I get it all right, even though I do feel that the words I get from the Lord, that I am pretty much on point. I like to say I'm confident. You don't have to receive nobody's word. Even if you know or sense that they might be right about the word they're giving, but you just don't want to receive it, you have that right too. God gives us a free will. I'm going to keep calling you a prophet because that's what I believe that God has called you. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to take on that role. You got to be in agreement on the mantle that God gives you. But you got to also remember, sometimes people get it wrong as well. So don't let people put labels and titles and position on you that God hasn't called you to. Know the person who's speaking to you, where their spirit is coming from. And that's even with somebody you know very well. So I felt that I need to say that and emphasize that. Take, for example, brought up, I'm going to close out, brought up to my attention a few weeks back that around her job, they've given her 2 titles along with her legal name. They call her Sister Felicia, whichever one they call her, and Pastor. And I could tell them usually when she brings it up, I don't say anything, but this last time when she brought it to me, she seemed a little irritated that they were calling her a pastor, because she doesn't see herself as a pastor. And at that moment, I said to her, Felicia, remember, people are going to see you the way they need to see you based on what they feel like they're getting from you. So these individuals who are referring to you as pastors, they feel like you're shepherding them, you're feeding them, you're taking care of them, and that's okay. The only thing that's not okay is for you to take on a title that God has not labeled you as. There's nothing wrong with correcting them if you feel like you need to correct them on a matter, or you can just leave it as it is and let them call you what they feel, but you know who you are. You know that you've been called as a prophet. So the same thing for you. You got to come to a point where you know that you know this is what God has called you to. And even when you get to a point, and let's say you come to a place where you know that God called you a prophet, you still have a right to reject it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you still have that right. That's why the scriptures encourage us, even though it's a regular saying in our day-to-day life, count the cost. Because you do. You got to count the cost. Alright, so I'm going to end it right there.